What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so look, the Lakers last night they beat the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, Anthony Davis faced his former team, I believe, for the first time since he was traded. Because last time he was suffering from some of the injuries. I think it was the first time he faced his former team. Luka Doncic once again faced his former team. And the Lakers were able to win by the final score of 129 to 119. And in the game, Cooper Flag, the much heralded rookie, had a really good game. 13 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals. PJ Washington had 22 points and 8 rebounds. Anthony Davis in limited minutes, I think he played like 28 minutes, had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Klay Thompson, 10 points on 3 of 8 shooting, 3 of 6 from downtown. As a team, the Dallas Mavericks shot 48% from the floor, 43% from three-point range, and 85% from the line, or 17 out of 20. LeBron James, I'm a little bit surprised by this, because I thought LeBron would, to a degree, still try to, stat pad a little bit, especially going up against some of these somewhat lesser teams that they've been playing so far in his return. But he only had 13 shot attempts, connected on 5 of them, 13 points, 2 of 6 from three-point range, and something that's becoming a bit of a problem for him, 1 of 4 at the line. I got to check something out here. So far this season, LeBron James is averaging 16.5 points, about 5 rebounds, 8.3 assists, 1 steal. He's shooting 49% from the floor, which, if he keeps this up, would be his lowest field goal percentage since he was in Cleveland in 2015, when he took a lot more shots. 33% from 3, but he's only 50% from the line, man. I don't know whether that's just rust or the fact that he just doesn't get there enough, and maybe he's more of I just never noticed it. Maybe he's more of a rhythm guy from the line. I think that'll go up eventually, obviously, but he's been struggling from shooting from free throws this season. But anyway, he also had 7 assists and 1 steal last night. DeAndre Ayton, another strong game, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. Luka Doncic matches season average of 35 points, 10 of 18 from the floor, 4 of 9 from three-point range, 11 from 11 at the line, and 11 assists. Austin Reeves, 38 points, lead all scorers, 12 of 15 from the floor, 6 of 8 from three-point range, 9 of 9 at the line, and 8 rebounds. As a team, the Lakers shot a blistering 59% from the floor, 51% from 3, 21 of 26 at the line, 81%. So look, just want to make some points here. Even though people love to call Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a free throw merchant, Luka Doncic leads the NBA in free throw attempts and makes. He takes about 12 free throws a night. Austin Reeves is taking about 9 free throw attempts a night. LeBron is taking about 4.5 free throw attempts a night. So when you split the difference, when you add it up all together, all 3 of these guys are taking about 25, 26 free throw attempts a night. So, contrast that with the Bucks, who get screwed and calls constantly. Giannis gets fouled more than anybody else in the NBA. And when he was playing with Dame wasn't getting superstar calls anymore. So you got 2 guys getting superstar calls, and Luka and Reeves, And, I'm not trying to say they don't deserve it, but the officiating in the NBA is really suspect. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, look, the Lakers are 14-4. And, look, LeBron, I got to give him credit, man. He's been playing that third option. There's some games where he kind of, stat pad a little bit, but it's nothing serious to the point where, like we've seen in the past, where he obviously goes out there and sometimes to the detriment of the chemistry of the team, to the detriment of the team ultimately as far as winning, go out there and stat pad. He's not doing that. And as long as he does not do that, this Lakers team, which is second in the Western Conference right now with the 14-4 record, they'll go to the playoffs. And if LeBron continues to play the way he's playing, they may get to the Western Conference Finals. But I don't think anybody is going to beat the Thunder this year. The Thunder, to me, barring injury, and Williams just came back from the injury last night. I'll talk about that in another video. I just think that they're in another class of their own right now. The Lakers are a very good offensive team. Right now, they're averaging 118.9 points per game, 11th as far as points per game in the NBA. But they give up 115.1, which is 12th as far as defense. Their offensive rating is 119.4, which is 6th in the NBA. So the Lakers can score. The problem with them is their defense. And this is why I don't see them getting out of the West. Their defense is atrocious. Their defensive rating as a team is 115.5 now. Coming into last night's game, it was 114.5. Now it's 115.5, which drops them to something like 18th or something in the NBA. It's 17th or 18th in the NBA, right? And LeBron is even worse than the team's defensive rating. LeBron's defensive rating this season is 116.9. So he's an awful defender, one of the worst defenders in the NBA. And that plus, a guy like Luka's not a great defender. Austin Reeves not a great defender. You got some individual good defenders on here, but it's not enough, in my opinion, to make up for the difference as far as guys who are not good defenders. And also defense is a team mindset. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some individual games that the Lakers play good defense for a stretch or a game or here or there when they're motivated to do it. But on a consistent level, no, I don't see them doing that, right? So I could see Lakers getting to the Western Conference Finals, but I could also see the Lakers potentially losing the second round. Now, to LeBron, hey, man, it's Luka's team now, man. This is Luka's team. Luka and Austin Reeves, they're the Beach Boys. This is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to be, man. And I thought potentially LeBron James would try to sabotage it to a certain degree, but there's too many eyes on him now. He sees the narrative. He knows that people think that he's selfish. He knows that people think he's obsessed with stats. And to be honest with you, at this stage of your career, bro, you scored over 41,000 points. You got all of these statistical achievements. Who really gives a shit if you're only averaging 15 points a game right now? Who really cares? You're in year 23. You've played for so long that you're amongst the top 7, I think, all-time players when it comes to three-pointers made. And he's not a great three-point shooter. He just passed Reggie Miller. So, and he's taking 1,000 more tips than Reggie. So, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Bro, do what's best for the team. If you want to improve your legacy, then do what's best for the team. Stay the third option. You should have been did this. I agree with Ticket on that one. You should have been did this. If you had been did this, you may have won another championship, or potentially at least a couple more final appearances, but probably won another championship. Because if they had beaten Denver a couple of years ago, they would have beaten Miami. So yeah, you potentially cost your team a championship and a couple of final appearances, which is selfishness. So the chickens have come home to roost, and now LeBron is third option Bron. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.